One day I'll catch a break.
This up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk gentle and cheerful.
This is front-page material.
Sir! We can't let you in.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Well, do you have the means to support yourself? Then you don't need to be in the city. Next!
See the gauntlet for processing.
Unauthorized access to the city is a serious offense. Surrender for sentencing, villain.
Tobin finally get crushed by a watcher.
Nearly there now.
Phew!
See the city.
Nothing to do.
Boys ready.
That'll make a great headline.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are... Well, do you have the means to support yourself? Then you don't need to...
Karlak incoming.
See the gauntlet for...
No refugees. It is decreed. Well, do you have the means to support yourself? Oh, sure. Now turn around. No refugees. It is decreed. Really? Here I thought this was going to be a boring day. Help! I'm being attacked!
Eat this, you pile of junk!
Villains.
Damn it all!
Recovery.
Bastards, or I'll have your heads!
This way. Hurry up.
You there? Need some coin? There's some vermin I need squashed.
Mother will kill me.
Let
Light on my feet. This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt.
Don't be shy.
The boy's ready.
Never a dull
down
moment.
here chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
Refugees remind them that this is our city. And don't
If not
take
over,
kindly to
then
us.
through.
Oh, hold on. There will be plenty of work in Neverwinter. Safer work.
What's up for discussion?
They let in another horde of refugees.
I ain't looking to make friends or enemies. Go bother someone else. Off with you. I've got bags to pack and blades to sharpen.
You look like you need to clean off the road dirt. Almost as much as I do. No good inns with hot water in a tub on this side of the crossing, though. If you've ever considered bathing in the Chiontha, don't. I tried it once and came out dirtier than I was when I went in.
If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the lookout for adventurers. That's where we're headed. Thought we get something steady here, but no coin is worth it. Not with the absolute breathing down our necks.
If you are in the market for potions, I highly recommend the Level-10 elixir. I've not been this well stocked since Waterdeep.
How are we fixed on supplies?
I wish I could have spent more time perusing the shops. But alas, it is time to move on. Such is the life of a daring adventurer.
What if we get caught? You can't get in trouble for sneaking into places as a kid, right? Just wondering.
Don't be such a baby. The sex is right there.
My dad said I'm not allowed.
You do everything your dad tells you.
I want to see dribbles, but my dad said no.
We're gonna see the mummy, the dryad, the ginny, everything. So don't even think about trying to stop us. I don't care what anyone says. I'm going to the circus. Don't you want to see the dryad? Or the ginny?
Plenty of
Ginny are scary!
Don't have the strength to face another 10 day on the road.
Yeah. If you're looking to enter the city, hope your pockets are loaded. Bastards are charging a fortune. What are you hanging about for? Head into the city before they shut the gates for good.
Bet you heard Baldur's Gate was safe, right? Well, it's a bloody lie. They've banned refugees from the city as if we're the problem. I thought it'd be different here. That people would help us.
Let those thugs get away with this.
I barely know how thugs works for the guild. Let them get away with whatever they like.
To the city.
Can I help you? Oh, bloody ribs. Sorry, mate. Had a run-in with a mugger. If you need something, ask the missus. Hey, don't be fussing over me. I get plenty of that from my wife.
Don't wander around Rivington alone, all right? My husband did and got mugged and beaten for his trouble. Keep your gold close and your wits about you. What do you remember? Eye color, hairstyle, accent, anything.
Everything you read.
I don't care how big this is.
Hi, welcome to the Rivington General. Browse carefully. The weapons are sharp.
This calls for careful footwork. Should mind my step. Never wanted the easy path. Here we go. Seems like a good moment to talk.
Hi! Want a blade? Or a bow? Or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say, huh? know about wands, but everything Master Gildraw forges is magic. He's a master craftsman. See for yourself. Want more? Want less? Want to sell? Want to buy? You know where I am. Bye!
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
Do whatever it takes. On our own.
That was before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a bed. I packed bags for myself and the kids. Ready by the door. You should do the same. You're such a scaredy cat.
Forgive me, but I must attend to my friend. She's most upset about the post.
Do not, under any circumstances, employ sword course couriers. Their service is appalling.
Do me a favour. Box my ears in. I can't listen to any more whining about missing letters.
I'd suggest holding on to your letters until things get back to normal around here.
I am this close to buying and training a pigeon to send my own post. Oh, now there's an idea.
The cultists are on our doorstep, but no. The real problem is the bloody post.
You said you'd do whatever it takes.
Before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a bed.
Worse that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
You're such a scaredy cat. Bags for myself and the kids. Ready by the door. You should do the same.
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
Said you'd do whatever it takes.
Before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in?
Everything you read in the
A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a bed.
I'm not scared of the authorities. But it would be stupid to pick a fight with the fist. Right?
Really? Ever wanted to meet the most cowardly dragonborn in the realms? I fell for the blockhead.
Uttered a bunch of excuses.
I'm not scared of the authorities, but it...
Ever wanted to meet the most
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
Can't talk just now, sorry.
Let me have a little peace and quiet, won't you?
I said I can't talk. On you go.
Didn't you hear me the first time?
That's curious.
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
You promised you'd get us inside the city. Said you'd do whatever it takes.
Come on, open up. Is that blood? No, never mind. Something good here, I hope.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate. Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on. Kill it. Absorb its power. Just like you did before.
Come no closer, you. You. What are you? What am I sensing? You are like me. Like I was. A vessel yet to transform. Help me. I am so hungry. My vessel. He fought the transformation. He found it excoriating. I can still taste his terror. It is delicious, but will not sustain me. We need to feed. We need a brain fresh and frantic to restore our strength. Very well, kin. I shall dine on you.
Dice roll in my favor.
Time to push my luck again.
What fools these mortals be. I needed.
What to do? With haste.
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin? As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Soldier,
Defender of the people.
what's cooking?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Sharp as ever. Oh, I have the magic touch. Sharp as ever.
What a charmer.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
No one stopped me yet. These boots have seen everything.
As long as we stand together.
Wait for the next wave.
Don't mind if I do.
We'll have to act for all our sakes.
What if this is it for our people? What if this is the end?
Then we should end it on our terms, not hiding in fear.
Forgive me. I should speak up. Tears will not bring our children back.
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
My friend from the Hag Swamp. You're a bright light on a dark day. I did not. Although I suspect you knew that much already. Oh, yes. I know you hid him from me. But this is not the moment to discuss it. This is about the dead, not the undead.
Frey Valdisk Durovna. Frey Valdisk Ablast.
Our tribe left camp on a rescue mission. Only Ahmar and those you see here returned. They could not.
Im Orak Nete Krasin Netra.
I will say no more. It's not my tale to tell.
No. That shame is mine alone. I thought I knew the faces of all your friends, Gandrel. But this one is new to me. Those who have left us will be celebrated, not mourned. They died well, after all.
As we all hoped to. And this is the one I spoke of, my lady. The stranger I met while hunting the spawn. And they went on to kill the undying General Thorm. If the rumors are true.
A fine trophy. Perhaps you would like to claim another. Baldur's Gate is haunted by many things, but one of its most insidious is the vampire Cazador. For years, his foul spawn have stolen away innocents at night, whisking them back to his palace. Recently, they struck our camp. They took our children, every last one, our whole future.
We are monster hunters all. Our purpose is to kill beasts like these. But in our haste to save our little ones, we were rash. We charged straight into an ambush.
They tore us to pieces. Vampire spawn and werewolves. I have never seen a vampire's lair so heavily guarded. What's left of my tribe is wounded and broken. We cannot stand against him to save our children. But perhaps the Slayer of Ketheric could. The main entrance is blockaded, but there is another way. Near the park, you will find a broken tower, mid-repair. Climb the scaffolding, and you can enter his palace. It may be watched, but you will not walk into the slaughter that we did. If you do this, our entire tribe will be in your debt. On our honor, it will be repaid. May the gods keep you, and damn your enemies.
There are so few of us.
strength was never numbers, but the Baldur... Do not stand here and wait. Cazador must be destroyed. Do not stand...
It is good to have you with us. There is something rotten at the heart of this city, and it needs purging. I hope you will take everything from the vampires, as they have taken everything from us.
We can do nothing for you here. All that is left is to face the beast, Cazador. We can do nothing.
We are begging help from you, an outsider. I would follow Ahmar to the hells and back, but this does not feel right. Prove me wrong, stranger.
To lose our children is a tragedy. To fail so utterly in saving them is something else entirely. Ahmar insists the tribe is not cursed, but I have my doubts.
For all our sake.
Perhaps the gods have abandoned us. Perhaps they have abandoned all of Faerun.
I pray you will succeed where we failed. Exterminate every last vampire parasite. Every last bloodsucker needs to be wiped from this plane.
No screaming children. No laughter. No scolding words. There is only silence and pain. Our camp has never been so quiet. I detest it.
Our dead fought well. They died well. I hope I can live up to their example. My people do not die in our beds. It is not our way.
Exterminated. Nothing less will do.
Quite a spot, eh? Knocks the breath out of me to get up here. But the views are worth it. I used to be scared of the windmill when I was a nipper. Thought it was like a big giant flailing its arms at me.
Open up.
Something over there.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a bed. Such a scaredy cat.
What's in here?
Worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
Fits when there's no
Instead of complaining to me, why don't you find a different delivery service?
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right partners.
You promised you'd get us inside the city.
Talk about
Said
something
you'd do
else.
whatever it takes.
Did you try that rye bread recipe I gave you? It's a racket. It's what
That
it
was
is.
before I saw the giant little monsters guarding the...
Direct me.
At least things have stayed interesting. Can't slow down. That's curious.
At the ready.
seems simple enough. Should mind my step.
Our readers will be outraged. This is front page material. That'll make a great... Ah! Are you trying to get into the city? Got a minute to tell me about your experience at the gate today? There was a skirmish a few days back. A band of absolutists came close to entering the city. People started panicking, so the gate got closed. My editor at the Baldur's Mouth Gazette sent me down to get a first-hand account of the chaos. He wants some fluff piece about the heroic Steel Watch keeping the mob at bay, whether or not that's the truth or not. That the refugees here are desperate, hungry, scared people. They're no mob. They just want to be safe. I've heard the rumours. Absolutists marching from Moonrise Towers. Whole towns felled by strange curses. It's no wonder they ran. Of course, I can't write any of that. My editor only releases stories his friend Lord Gortash approves of, and he's very selective. At the Gazette's print house, though it's in the lower city, so you'll need to get past the gates first. Come to think of it, you remind me of someone he was writing a piece about. You, might want to speak to him about that. Set the record straight before the ink is dry, so to speak. Now, if you don't mind, I've got some edits to make. Sorry, can't talk. I'm on a deadline.
A new face! Something to send? Don't be shy.
I have something to ask.
Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed. Comwick. That's a real shame. Fine courier he was. Stumped how I'll replace him. Most want to get into the city these days, not leave it. We've had to cut our courier services completely. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they? Not the foggiest. Normally they fly true as an elven arrow. Something nearby is snatching them, I can tell you that much. Well, if it's not too much trouble, I'd be much obliged. Any letters you find, bring them back to me, unopened, of course, and there's some gold in it for you.
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed. Shh! No talking. You'll frighten the birds.
I've no need of a wing man. Commander Lightfeather will give you your briefing.
A little wet under the wing for our unit. The commander will soon straighten you out.
Name and rank! Quickly now! There's a war on! At ease! At ease! I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Jumpa. State your purpose, Groundwalker. I don't have all day. Oh, damned awful business. Fine flyers, a lot of them. Gone without a trace. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. We're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the blighter. If you pass that way, beware the sign of the featherless wings. From that rooftop, none return. Leave me be, Groundwalker. I've reports to prepare. You'll want to watch out for the enemy's observation post, of course. Tallest point around these parts. It used to make a bloody awful racket, but it's fallen silent. No doubt our enemy has claimed the territory.
With a flick of the wrist.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in?
Bastards. Myself and the kids. Ready by the door. You should do the same.
I've nothing against Father